Yo, what's going on, guys? From over video. It's been a bit since I recorded. I know that's big right there. It was huge. I popped it today because I couldn't stand it. But yeah, I've got my face mask, and I don't know if you can tell. It's hard to tell lighting. I can turn the lighting up actually, but I've been getting like some cream from. Anyway, that's that video or point of video. I saw Captain America: Brave New World, and it is good. Now reviews will have you think it's terrible. Like they're bombing this thing. Like it's I don't know why some people are just hating it. I don't think it's because, despite what some people say, I don't think it's because the people are hating it's racist. I just think they don't like it. It's just I don't know. I think people expect too much nowadays. Like this movie is a 49% by critics and 80% audience. To be fair, the audience are definitely right. I wouldn't even put 8. I'd put like a 70. Just a solid 70% movie, 75. It's just it's not the greatest movie of all time. And I think after Infinity War and Endgame, people expected way too much of Marvel. I mean, if we look at the Marvel projects past Infinity War Endgame, Loki, that was good. The Marvels was just bad. I'll admit that was bad. Dark Multiverse Madness, it wasn't. People were saying it was abysmal, terrible. No, it was it was I didn't like it, but it was like all right. Thor: Love and Thunder was just mid. It wasn't terrible, like some people have you believe. It's just an okay movie. It's mid. I wouldn't watch it again personally. It's like if I watched it, I'd be like, oh, all right, it is what it is. I just think people were so spoiled by Infinity War and the few movies that came before that they thought, oh my, it's the best movie ever. And people fail to realize that even between Infinity War and Endgame, we literally had Captain Marvel, which is just a bad movie. That movie is just I'm a woman and I can do no wrong. Even and okay, that's another thing I want to talk about. I hate when people say, "Oh, you don't like the Marvels or She-Hulk because you're being sexist because you hate women." No, I don't. It's not because I hate women. I like Black Panther too, and Shuri's an amazing character, and she's a woman. I like strong female. I like Gamora. She's a good character, and she's a woman. It's just that a character has to be a strong female character for them to work. Like it can't just be oh blah blah blah. I mean, it's not even post Endgame surgery. Like I said, Black Panther 2. Even Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel carried the Marvels because Miss Marvel, Kamala, I think's her name. She's just actually a good character, unlike um, Captain Marvel. But anyway, that's another rant. But yeah, it's just like after that we had that movie, which was not good. It just wasn't. It was just that we were on a small streak of good movies, really good movies. And even then, they weren't like the best thing ever. Like when Spider-Man Homecoming came out, I remember people saying, "Oh, it's all right," which is the same reaction you're getting right now from most people, or from half the people for Brave New World. And the other half are saying it's terrible, abysmal. And you still do have people that think that the Spider-Man Holland trilogy is bad, and it's just people I think are expecting too much. Like Moon Knight was a good show. Loki was a good show. I actually never saw it for a long. Apparently, it was good. Actually, I heard. So I might watch it because I wasn't very like excited for it. I don't think who was. I don't know why anybody was excited for Agatha anyway. But like, it's apparently good. It's apparently good, which I do wanna. I do. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm going to check it out eventually. And it's just like people don't realize that like just because a movie's okay or just 'cause it's not as good as the last one doesn't mean it's bad. That's another thing. Mid is 5 out of 10. Mid is 5 out of 10, not 7 out of 10. Mid is 5 out of 10. That's another thing people forget. And also, people say mid nowadays is a bad connotation. I don't know why. Mid's okay. I can play a mid game and enjoy it. I can play a mid movie and be like, alright. I can't play a bad game and enjoy it. Like, it's just different. I think, personally, let me think of a mid game. Let me think of a mid game. What's a mid game that I own? I can't think of one right off the top of my head. But anyway, I can play a bad game. Golem. Golem's terrible. I cannot play a game and have fun. I can play a good game. I can play Persona. Persona 3. That game's fun. I like it. I can play a mid game. Let's see a mid game. Let's see mid game together. Let's see. What came out last year that was really mid? That was middle of the list. Not fun, not terrible. You know, I'll give a older example. Dragon Ball Infinite. Not Infinite. The one I literally Burst Limit. Burst Limit isn't amazing. It's an okay game. Would I play it again? Sure. I'm gonna say it's terrible? No. I have my complaints about it, but I also like it. It's like I can think it's an okay game and I'll play it again. Sure, it'll be fine. Is it my first choice? No. It's just I think people are realizing Marvel hasn't gotten that much worse. It's just reset kind of. It's just we had a little streak from a few movies before into Infinity War where there's some bangers. From Civil War to Infinity War there were bangers. To be fair, there weren't that many movies. But if you look back at early Marvel, think of it. Iron Man was a start to the MCU. Banger. Then we had Hulk. Not so good movie. It was eh. Then we had I believe Thor was the next. Thor was just bad. Thor 1 wasn't well, actually wasn't bad. No, it was bad cuz after that was Captain America. The first Avenger was eh. It was alright. It was alright. People don't realize the first four out of the first four movies, one of them was good, one was mid, and two were or one was mid-ish, one was mid, and one was bad. And even after that, between Avengers 1 and 2, you what do you have? Thor: Dark World, the abysmal movie. Winter Soldier, really good movie actually. I'll say Winter Soldier is probably one of the best MCU movies. Then you had what else can I think of? No Hulk movie. Iron Man. There was Iron Man 2. That movie was Iron Man 2 was actually before, and Iron Man 2 was before Avengers. Iron Man 2 wasn't good. Iron Man 2 was it was eh. But after Iron Man 3 was just bad. So people just like forget that the MCU was never golden. It's just that some people. It's just that when their things miss now, they miss. But when they hit, they hit. And and because of that, when because of that, what's actually supposed to be okay usually misses or doesn't hit. So I just think that's a problem. I don't think MC's dying. That's all I really want to talk about. Brave New World. I'll have to go back and watch it. Sam's pretty cool. Red Hulk, kind of a tease that he's in there. He's not in there that much. But yeah, solid 7 out of 10 movie. Bye bye.